Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. There are things we might brush off as coincidences once or twice, but if they keep happening, can we really keep turning a blind eye? As the saying goes, facts speak louder than words. And the fact is now clear, everyone knows, whether admitted or not, Jungkook is the father-in-law's favorite. This is not just fan speculation, not a baseless assumption. The care and support Jimin's father has shown Jungkook is real, expressed through little gestures that are too well-timed to be mere coincidences. One example? The special tradition at his Millennial Café on every important date related to Jungkook, especially his birthday on September 1st. For 3 years in a row, this has happened. Coincidence? Or perhaps a sign? It's not just an assumption from fans, nor empty speculation. The care and support Jimin's father has given Jungkook is very real. There's a special connection between them, a bond that may not always be directly visible, but appears through small gestures more meaningful than 1,000 words. One of the most striking details is Jimin's father's habit of holding events at his Millennial Café on dates significant to Jungkook. He never openly says, "This is for Jungkook." But the calendar never lies. The dates he chooses are often too perfectly aligned to be dismissed as coincidence. And the clearest example is September 1st, Jungkook's birthday. Imagine this, for 3 consecutive years, on that very day, Jimin's father always held a small event at his cafe. Is this really just coincidence? Hard to believe. September 1st, 2022, an event. September 1st, 2023, another event. September 1st, 2025, once again, he did it. The only exception was when Jimin and Jungkook were serving their military duty. Of course, it was understandable that there was no celebration then. But aside from that, this tradition seems to have become a part of their lives. So the big question arises, what does Jimin's father mean by all this? Is he subtly showing his support for Jungkook? Or is he perhaps celebrating someone he already considers his other son? Because let's not forget, there have been countless moments showing just how close he is to Jungkook. So close, in fact, that many now confidently refer to Jungkook as the beloved son-in-law. Coincidence or sign? At this point, it's almost impossible to keep believing it's all just coincidence. For now, there hasn't been any new update on Jimin and Jungkook's relationship that would make fans cheer in excitement. Both of them are busy working hard with the other BTS members on their new album. Their focus on that big project has made public appearances together rarer. Yet, during this waiting period, we often look back, recalling the sweet moments that have already become part of fans' collective memory. Some say Jungkook sometimes appears cold or indifferent toward Jimin, especially when Jimin is busy paying attention to others. But fans who look deeper know, Jungkook's reaction usually comes quickly, almost as if he's reminding Jimin, "Hey, I'm here too. Don't forget about me." And behind it all, there's that special smile Jungkook always shows when looking at Jimin. That smile isn't just any smile. It comes so naturally, so sincerely, as if in the midst of all the chaos of the world, only Jimin makes him forget everything else. This is most clearly seen on stage. Every time Jimin appears on the big screen, Jungkook's gaze locks instantly. He looks at him without blinking, as if hypnotized, as if the world around him has stopped spinning. But don't think it's only Jungkook searching for Jimin. In fact, Jimin does the same. He's always looking for Jungkook, trying to get closer, wanting to share space, wanting to know what he's doing. And the most beautiful thing? When they're finally standing side by side, Jimin's body language says it all. Without a single word, everyone can feel it. Next to Jungkook, Jimin feels comfortable, feels whole. While we talk about their personal bond, we can't forget that Jungkook continues to carve history on the global stage. His debut album Golden now stands alongside Olivia Rodrigo's Sour and Lil Nas X's Montero as the only debut albums of this decade to produce 3 songs with hundreds of millions of streams on Spotify. Beyond that, Jungkook now holds the record as the K-pop soloist with the most official videos surpassing 200 million views on YouTube, even surpassing PSY. His song 3D has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, making it his 4th track to achieve that milestone. This means Jungkook is now recorded as the Asian soloist with the most songs surpassing 1 billion streams. Left and Right, 1.1b. 7, 2.5b. Standing Next to You, 1.2b. 3D, 1b. Even more impressively, Golden is now the first studio album by an Asian artist in history to have 3 separate songs surpassing 1 billion streams: 7, Standing Next to You, and 3D. With this, Jungkook stands alongside BTS as the only Asian artist to have 4 songs each surpassing 1 billion streams on the platform. Meanwhile, Jimin proves that his influence extends beyond fans to the next generation of idols. Recently, James, a member of HYBE's new group Cordis, revealed that his decision to audition as a K-pop idol was directly inspired by Jimin's performance of Serendipity. James sincerely said that it was Jimin's performance that motivated him to pursue a dream in the music industry. He even named Jimin and Michael Jackson as his 2 biggest role models. This isn't the only confession. Many other idols have openly stated that Jimin was the one who inspired them to pursue music and dance. Wooyoung Tees, Kazuha, LE SSERAFIM, Nicki, ENHYPEN. This phenomenon shows how one figure can influence and inspire an entire new generation in the K-pop industry. Jimin is not just an idol, he's truly the idol of idols. From all this, it's clear that both Jungkook and Jimin now stand at a very special point in their careers. Jungkook with his world records, Jimin with his worldwide influence, and both still leave fans wondering, is there a deeper meaning behind their close relationship? When we see Jimin's father repeatedly, coincidentally, celebrating Jungkook's special day, when we catch those small smiles in their glances, or when we hear the honest confessions of young idols about their inspiration, everything seems to connect into one thread. Is it merely coincidence, or a greater sign? Until the answer is truly revealed, fans will keep the memories alive, waiting, piecing together the small fragments that ultimately form the great story of Jikook. A story that even time itself struggles to erase. In conclusion, whether through a father's love, a smile in the middle of a concert, or extraordinary achievements on the world stage, Jimin and Jungkook continue to prove one thing, that they are not just part of BTS's history, but also part of global music history, as well as a story that endlessly keeps us intrigued. And in the end, what we see is not just about dates, smiles, or glances. These are all puzzle pieces that slowly form the bigger picture of Jimin and Jungkook's bond. Until the definite answer is finally revealed, fans will continue to keep this story alive, connecting little moments into the great Jikook story. A story that even time itself can hardly erase. Thank you for watching Jikook Moments today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe so you won't miss other exciting stories. See you in the next episode.